Hello, new wave of British heavy metal.com here. Today is the 27th of November 2021. Before we get into today's video, if I could open with the usual request for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel. That would be excellent. I'd appreciate that if you would. Righty ho, today Vardis, the marvellous Vardis, are back with a quite rip-snorting double live album, 100 miles an hour at the 100 Club. And of course, if you're an old Vardis fan like I am, you'll remember that 100 Mile an Hour was the title of their debut album way back in the new wave of British heavy metal days when they surged onto the scene, and that guaranteed no overdubs stamp. Well, you can see it, it's back there, guaranteed no overdubs. So today we've got 100 mile an hour, 100 mph at the 100 Club. The 100 Club being in London, of course. And this was recorded at the band's performance at the 100 Club on the 13th of March 2020, just before you know what happened. And main man Steve Zodiac, the incomparable Steve Zodiac's there, and together with Joe Clancy on drums and Rolly Bailey on bass, this trio blasts through a 2-hour 20-song set at a quite remarkably blistering pace and a performance of quite peak intensity. Marvellous stuff. And it's all about that glorious, unmistakable Vardis sound, mixing in those monster riffs, the screaming, scorching solos, it's heavy, it's punky, there's a bit of boogie thrown in there, and all mixed up and round and there and back again. It's marvellous, and it's not none of its power over the years either. Zodiac's got a massive presence as a frontman, venomous vocals as he spits them out, blistering guitar work, and Bailey and Clancy both solid as rocks behind him. There's the proper power trio here. It really is marvellous. And Vardis through the years have always been a heck of a live act, and here on the 100 mile an hour at the 100 Club, that's all captured brilliantly. 2 hours, 20 songs, spans their entire career, pure listening joy, raw, irresistibly powerful, energetically and enthusiastically performed. This is what a double live album should be, and of course a reminder, no overdubs. Fantastic. Straight out the traps, bang, out of the way, it's up to ramming speed instantly, and it doesn't relent at all. The next song, Steaming Along, that shows Vardis doing just that, as they do throughout the album. They're steaming along. It's a real statement of intent, and it's going to be a set which does indeed steam along, and it does. Some of the newer stuff off their last studio album, I think it was 2016, was it? The excellent Red Eye, that's mixed in here as well. All fantastic, particularly the title track, Red Eye. All the classics here too. Dirty Money, Heavier Than a Heavy Thing. Learn How to Shoot Straight, that rumbles along nicely too. That's always been one of my favourite Vardis songs. And it just keeps on coming in waves, and the pace does not let up. Don't Mess With the Best, Move Along, both of those show what a fine guitarist Zodiac is, as his soloing proves. Destiny, brooding bluesy number. Lion's Share, big monster of a song, and it all builds up to quite a stunning finale of If I Were King. Again, Zodiac's blazing away on that fantastic guitar. And then a monstrous encore of Living Out of Touch, a proper live album from a proper live band, performing in their element in front of a very enthusiastic crowd. It's well, from start to finish, it's a winner. I was first discovered Vardis back around 1980 when they were on support to Hawkwind on the Levitation tour, and I've been a fan ever since. They're just one of a kind, and Zodiac's a proper force of nature. Yes, they're different to the usual new wave of British heavy metal style of the day, but you'll do well to find many bands that can match the raw power and intensity that Vardis have and that they bring to every performance. And this 100 mile an hour at 100 Club is a shining example of that. Oh, and have I already mentioned a time or two, no overdubs. This is a proper live album from a proper live band. Don't think about it, buy it. Done and done. I'll stop rambling on now, or I could go on about how good this is for hours, and who wants that? Just buy it and listen to it. Link in the description below to the album on Amazon if you want to go and check it out, and I really would encourage you to do so. As always, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. All helps us grow and whatnot. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.